MS in Tenerife. Sorry about yesterday. I got drunk on Monday night and I couldn't get up in the morning. I said I was going back to normal today. I suppose that is normal for me, not letting you guys down. But today, no technology, nothing. Just me and the camera and a walk. So, like, you all like it. Now, I am a bit early because I've dropped my car off to do a service here in, well, it's San Miguel. It's the other side of the motorway from Las Chafiras. And we're here on the main drag going up and down the industrial park here, as you can probably hear. Everybody's going to work or coming from work or whatever happening here. I'm in one of these bicycle parks, but only because I got a place to put my camera. I'm not going to do anything, don't worry. But I have lost a little bit of weight, I think. So, looking good. Getting drunk didn't help on Monday, but that's another story. And we got our first commenter. Is Graham Shue. Hey, Graham, nice to see you again. And we got the second commenter as well, Mark Wiltshire. Blimey, early this morning, good for you. Yeah, I was up the crack of dawn this morning. I'd driven to San Miguel to a friend of mine who's got a classic car chop shop. Well, workshops, we call it a workshop. And he does my car for me, and I haven't had a service in 2 years, I think, because yeah, certain reasons. Anyway, now I called him the other day and he says, come on Wednesday morning. He says, I'll do it for you. So that's really good. He's got loads of classic cars in there. He does high tune racing cars and all that. And they fly him all over the place to go and tune cars for races and stuff. But he's got time, him and his mates, him and his colleague this morning, and he's going to do a normal bog standard service on my, what is it, a Peugeot partner, TP, whatever it is. Anyway, so what are we going to do with you? Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know. I'm going to have a walk up and down here. There's sort of like a little walkway in the middle, people jogging, people doing exercise. So I'll show you this bit. Then we'll get to some less industrial areas. Probably there isn't any less industrial areas here. It's you got to go down towards the coast for that. But we're on basically the motorway between Las Americas and the airport. So it's a place called Las Chafiras, if you get off the motorway. Las Chafiras, and this is San Miguel, so this is the other side. Now, I'll show you where we are. And there's a sunrise coming up. I don't often see that because we've got a big mountain between us, so the sun doesn't usually come up until about 8:30, 9 o'clock our time. But that's pretty cool. And this is the other way. See the nice sun catching the beginning of the hills there. Cool, dude. Let's see what gears are saying. Early morning, good morning, good morning. Foggy, you. Janet, Mike, Julie, Webby. I'm up early. Nice colour top, thank you. Do you have MOT in Tenerife? Yeah, it's called ITV. Not like BBC and ITV, but ITV. And depending on the age of your car and whether it's commercial or private, you got to do it either every 2 years, every 1 year, every 6 months, or every 3 months. So it's pretty easy though. Gemma's on. Yes, it's called ITV. There you go. Mellow Yellow. Who else we got? MLC. Matt on. Tony. Mellow Yellow. Michael's on. Derek Walker's on. Roger Jennings. Must be coffee time, Tim. Yeah, it will be in a minute. And Gemma, good morning. So let's take you on a walk here. Now stones are going to get in my shoes here. But I'll do anything for you guys. So what we got? We got like shops and I would say cash and carry type shops along here. A lot of, see you, Julie. A lot of sort of like industrial sales and manufacturing. Where I've just come from, there's a lot of garages or workshops. There's a doggy. On a lead, good girl. Are you sure she picked up her crap and put it in the bin there? Paul, good morning. What's your McMaster meetup Monday? How many views? Unbelievable. Well, he's got 120,000 people, and he did say he was going to say I was on with Tim. But yeah, the McMaster, every time the McMaster's involved, I always get a boost in views. There's the sunrise that I promised you in the title. And there we go. Wholesale beer. So let's go this way. Take my life in my hands 4 ways. And I don't know anybody knows that who's got right away here. Hope it's me. Let's have a look at what this sign says. That might be interesting. There's a little blue arrow here as well, tell me which way to go. I have a nice scar on my eyebrow. What's that? Of the night of Freaky Friday. Wow. Paul. Scars to remember me by. Physical activities. General recommendations. Before you commence any circuit training, sport, warm up at least 5 minutes with a moderate intensity and mobility, your articulation, which is probably your joints. When you're doing exercise, better to follow the recommendations and the order of the exercise, respecting the I don't know what that is. Something the groups of muscles. Suspend the activities, physical activities, in case you have pain, and care and respect the apparatus and the other people and the circuit. Emergency 112, police and maintenance. Ayuntamiento de San Miguel de Abona. These guys are going on a brisk walk. So, now you know. 36 people watching this early, waiting for the sunrise. Got to look in the camera. I keep looking at the wrong end of the phone for some reason. Because you've always got to remember to look in the camera. Because we want to engage with you people. So make you press the like button. Like. And subscribe. I like this one. I don't know what they've done here. This is a leftover from COVID times. Maintain your distance. Okay. Oh, there must be actually a circuit. Like you go this way on this side, and then you use the other one to come back, just like the cars. I would have done it the other way. I'd have done going onto the cars. You know what I mean? But there you go. Did I miss anybody? Can't wait to be back though. Hey, Duffy's on. Hopefully a better day here today. Carrying out the cricket. Okay. Blue sky, bright blue sky in Fife. Good morning, Tim and everyone else. You got lost and fell. I thought they called it got smashed out your brains and fell. I wasn't far behind you. There's another thing here. Hopefully a better day here for the cricket. Yep. Morning, Zelda. Borada. So you can do this one where you pull yourself up or you push yourself up. Or I've never got that one. Practice how to sail a ship, maybe. Then we got the bars, isometrics, or whatever they're called. Size Kokan. What do they make there? ovens maybe, or fridges. There we go. This one for me. Euro pastry. Who ate all the pies? And this is looks like a kiddie's playground with hopscotch. Yeah, Janet, you're right. It probably is a disclaimer. I don't know what that one is. Anybody know what that one is? Skittles, I think. And these are horrible seats. I don't know. I like this though. This is telling you. Well, let me tell you what this is. This is a speed bump to say that you're coming up to a crossroads, and people think it's a zebra crossing, and it ain't. So they put these up. Sunrise early in the... Oh, we can't sing that anymore, can we? Rolf Harris. There we go. So, there you go. No clickbait for me, you see. I deliver, mate. The delivery. I've never actually been up there, and I'm not going. So, IKEA's down here somewhere, so we're going to walk round to IKEA. I don't have to be back at the garage till 10:30, but I'm not going to stay on that long. I'm going to wait until there's hardly any cars coming, and then I shall take my life in my hands. So we'll look this way first, and we'll make sure nobody's coming up. That was a bench there, with my name on it, look. Same disclaimer, I should imagine. There's a market along here somewhere on a Sunday morning, I think. Oh, there's a dog park, look. Looks like a dog park from here. Or maybe a training park. Have a look at that on the way back, maybe, if we're here. Oh, that's just a sign. There you go. Morning, James. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, I'm in San Miguel, and the reason I'm early is because I've taken my car in to for a service, and he said if I wait, he'll do it immediately. And I should have been here at 7:30 actually, but I took the wrong turning, getting off the motorway in what's it called? In Las Chafiras now. Coming from Adeki, you can get off the motorway at one end of Las Chafiras or the other end of Las Chafiras. And one end of Las Chafiras takes you to San Miguel, which means you can get off the motorway, then turn back on yourself, go under the tunnel, and then come up to the industrial side here without going through the congested Las Chafiras side. And that's all well and good if you know the area and you've been here before and you've done it. Because you come off the motorway, then everybody goes over this unbroken line, which when I learnt to drive meant you couldn't go over it, and pushes into the left lane before they get to the roundabout at the end of the slip road. So I whizzed straight through on the right-hand lane, of course, because that's me. I'm following the rules. I get onto the roundabout, and now I need to change lanes into the left to be able to go under the bridge, which they all knew, and I didn't. And of course, nobody lets you in. Yeah, me. So I'm indicating, I'm waving, I got my hand out the window, smiling. Yeah, I'm saying, oh, tourist. Anyway, they made me go off to the front because there's guys behind me trying to get to work. And now I'm in the thick of Las Chafiras now. It took me half an hour to get round that bit and back to San Miguel. So I was late. So that means Christina is going to have to wait an extra 20 minutes to get up. What a shame. Yeah, so if you come in this way and you get off at the first exit and you want to come to the industrial place or go to IKEA or something like that, don't forget to zoom over to the left after the slip road. You take the slip road down, don't follow Las Chafiras. So you come off at the top, you can go middle to Las Chafiras or right down to the roundabout. As soon as you get down to the roundabout, the earliest you can, get over into the left, and that takes you right round under the tunnel. And then the first stop sign, take a right, you're here in the industrial area. There you go. I know that none of you are going to do that, but just in case. Just in case. So, that's this. That is a beautiful sunrise there. 39 people watching. There's another one of those things that isn't a zebra crossing. Now the sun's full in my face now. Glad I put sunscreen on. And I'm glad I brought my sunglasses. We've got 41 people watching now. Those of you just joining us, we're in San Miguel de Abona, which is just across the motorway from Las Chafiras. And we're watching the sunrise on this side of the island. There's another. Oh, that looks hard, that one. That's a lying down one. Never get me up after that. I don't understand that one. Oh, I do. That's the push-ups, isn't it? And a bicycle. You read a book. Oh, that's a great thumbnail, isn't it? If I take that post out of the scene, that'd be pretty good, don't you think? It is beautiful here today. It's about 25 degrees already. There you go. That is a fantastic thumbnail there. It'd be nice if there wasn't a tin fence in front of us, but there you go. Maybe, this one will be good, the one on the corner. The tree on corner. Nothing against yew tree. Yew tree. Said it's not a yew tree, it's a big tree. Dimitri. Oh, there we go. Some parallax here. Michael, are you starting the walks again? Or have I just been missing them? No, I'm restarting them. I'm restarting them. I didn't actually stop, to say the truth. It's just I did other things. And that was my problem. I got this new technology and I wanted to try it out. And I thought, you know, that a drive, drone and drink vlog would be nicer. And then there's a couple of other things that I had to do that stopped me going out in the mornings. But no, I'm back now because I also need to keep. I'm going to go this way a sec. I also need to keep fit, of course, which I haven't been doing. There we go. You get your traditional street cleaners. Take a palm leaf. And this is the way back. Yeah, it does look like it's a one-way system to go back. We've got a sports area here. Nice little church in the background, looks like. Although it isn't a church. What is it? Just a tower, I suppose. Morning, Tim. Sunny back here in the UK, but not as warm. Tony, I'm knackered looking at the gym equipment. Tell you what, Tony, we're going to get fit, you and me. We're going to get fit. I'm not kidding you. 2 things you need to do. First thing is, learn about calorie deficit. Second thing you need to do is write down everything you put in your mouth. You don't have to worry about it, just write it down. In a book, on your phone, somewhere. Let's go through here. Just write down what you did. And at the end of it, of the week, or the month, depending on when you do it, go in and count up the calories per day. And you'll realise that there's loads of stuff that you're stuffing in your gob that you don't need. You know? And the actual act of writing it down, and write it down before you eat it as well. And eventually write it down and then find out. I use an app called MyFitnessPal, it's free. Write down the calorific value. And sometimes you sort of go, you know what? I don't need that bag of crisps. I don't need that Mars bar. I don't need the second helping of Yorkshire pudding on a Sunday. Maybe I could do with one sausage on my fry up. And it all helps. And all you have to do is to make sure you're consuming less calories than you're burning at rest. That's another thing you need to find out. Height, weight, age, and lifestyle, sedentary, active, whatever. And it'll give you a sort of a thing like, what the hell's this? It'll give you a sort of a, an idea of how many calories you actually eat. You burn actually doing nothing. You burn calories thinking. I'm burning calories thinking now. So, getting closer to Mr. Webby here. The guys in the pub started taking the mickey now. I'm little Webby now. Little Webby, oh Dad, can you buy us a pint, Dad? Yeah, so once you've done that, then basically you start automatically losing weight. It was weird when it started, but you automatically lose weight. You don't have to diet, you don't have to give stuff up, you just have to be mindful about what you're eating. And then you go for walks every morning. I know you walk to the pub and walk to the fish and chip shop, but then you go for walks every morning. And I've lost over a stone in a few months, you know what I mean? A lot of people say, lost a stone in 6 weeks. Yeah, 2 days later, they got back on the pies, you know. It's not sustainable. Am I running out of battery? There we go. Yeah, it's not sustainable. Oh, art. There's always time for art. There we go. House roots. What would you say that was called? Paraglider's Dilemma. La Palma. Houseboot. There you go. So, for those of you who didn't see the lighthouse behind me, there it is. That looks like a nice house as well. If they are houses, I assume they are. And there's your sunrise again, guys. Morning, Anne. I hope you had a wonderful time the other night. Anne's the reason I was drunk. Take my life in my hands. Because when I got home, I opened the gin. Naughty, naughty. Some more art. I'm going the wrong way now. I do see a pattern here. What do we call it? Fireman's lift. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. That's a dark one. Invasion. That's quite a detailed eye, isn't it? And the tumbling of houses, little boxes on the hillside, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky little boxes, little boxes, little boxes, all the same. Buen trabajo, señor. So we're at the Dorada distribution point. I got to sit my sunglasses on here. Oh yeah. Sunrise early in the morning. There's a place up here where you've got to go if you want American screws or old imperial. I bought something, some chairs it was, and they were imported from America, and of course all the screws were, what's it called? Merkin. This looks like it's new. It's probably going to be a supercar showroom or something like that. So here we go. Oh, that's the place, by the way, where you get your screws. I've yet to find out how to get to it by car. Tengo tiempo! Bus driver, he said, go ahead. I can't go anyway. Those of you just joining us, we are in San Miguel de Abona. That's better now. On the top roundabout. So if you come off at Las Chafiras and go round the first roundabout and take a left up towards San Miguel, then this is where you're going to get to. As you can see, very busy this time in the morning. People going to work. This is the entrance to the industrial park. Morning, Mark. Back on the walks. It has been a while, actually. I think if you look back, it's going to be at least a week and a half, 2 weeks. But I'm glad I'm back on them. I do have my MacBook in my pocket. In my maleta. Because I want to get robbed by these guys who just stopped. Now I've got to do 2 of WEBBY's films this morning because I was supposed to do it last night, but I didn't. Oh, here it says your speed is controlled by radar. There you go. Hope I don't get caught. 54 people watching. Take my life in my hands. There's IKEA in the distance. Should we go into IKEA for some meatballs? Foggy, you may laugh, but you and me, my friend, are going to do that as a sponsored heart attack when you come over in January, okay? We'll get WEBBY to drive us because we'll be in no fit state and walk from Siam Mall round the back of those houses up the hill, and when I get to the top where I'm knackered, we're going to carry on up right up to the top of the hill, and WEBBY's going to meet us up there with the car. Sponsored heart attack hill, Tim Dowd and Tony Fogatti. You on for it? Have a think. Don't commit if you're not going to do it. Well, let's do it. Let's do this, as Dan would say. Oh, that's cheap if that's petrol. 116. Local garage is 130 something this morning. I haven't seen it that expensive in a while. Expensive. Oh, there's an Aldi here as well. Aldi. IKEA in the UK is the heart attack shop. Is it? Because people are stressed they can't find the way out, or what? Oh, this is just a quick gas station. Plain oil. Must be horrible gas if nobody's getting it. Or maybe it's just out of the way. Maybe it's twirly. So these you might recognise. You can see these from the motorway. This was the beginning of the industrialisation, I think. 160 in the northeast of England, says Paul. Geez. What, is that for diesel or 4-star? Do you still have 4-star these days? Is that what they call it? Or is it 96 octane or something? Octane. Something to do with 8 molecules of carbon or something, I don't know. So this is the way to the bus stop. If you want to get the bus back to Adeji. Which is what I used to do. I need to know how I can get across the motorway. Because I'm going to go to the bank and get some cash. If I remember my number. There's the Kaisha, that's not us. So here we go. For those of you who want to know where we are. Thank you for your visit in San Miguel de Abona. Naturaleza y ocio. So it's natural, what do they call it? Nature and nightlife. Probably hammer us in the lead up to Christmas. Then prices drop. Yeah, you're probably right. Debes tienes razón. So this looks like a path. Probably building here somewhere. Nice DS. So not this one. This is the 484 and the 486. You can't get to a decky on that. I suppose you could, because it'll probably go to Las Cristianos. So, IKEA, or IKEA, how would you say it? IKEA. So, just adjust myself. There you go. So where we're going to go now. This is the main hub, where it used to be, where you get off the motorway. And it's like 2 roundabouts, one on that side of the motorway, one on this side of the motorway, and a bridge in the middle. And that was the bottleneck. So now they've opened the exit further down, or further up, depending on which way you're coming. You can get off there to go into Las Chafiras itself, or San Miguel de Abona. Although, you got to be in the right lane, of course. So this was the hub at the beginning. So we're going to have a walk down and show you that one. Now I'm feeling this is a dead end here, but I think I can get out if I'm on foot. Oh, there's a radio station here that I nearly worked for. Up by the steakhouse up there. The yellow one. A lot of people waiting for a stop. Waiting for a parking spot. Posh recycling bins, huh? I didn't notice them. So let's see if we can get out here. Doesn't look like it because I'm supposed to be down there. Did. All right. Well, I've messed up, so I should be over here. So what I should have done was walk round the corner from Aldi. I still can't see how I get down there. Ah, now I know. Now I know. Okay, so I've gone totally wrong. But don't worry, because that's live. Live TV. Should follow that young lady over there. Did you just come out of there? Jeez. They aren't parking spots though. Okay, back to me chit-chatting. I don't think they are recycling, I think they're just dumpsters. Little doggies. Perdone, señora. ¿Cómo puedo con pie a las chafiras, por favor?
¿Qué parte de las chafiras?
Sobre la TF1.
Sí, pero no hay acera.
No, está muy...
Tiene que ser por el lado de la carretera.
Ok, gracias.
Nada.
So you got to walk along the street, she says. So I'll let this truck go past. And now I've got to go down here, apparently. Take my life in my hands. If I turn you around, you better tell me if something's coming. Just shout, Tim! At the TV, Tim, watch out! Yeah. I'm watching actually, it's like a rear view mirror for me. Whoa, there he goes, missed him. Ray's comment came up, QQ doesn't work here. Quick question. So see what you're saying? Never see beggars. Tim, is it against the law in Tenerife, or are they just all over there in the high street and supermarket doorways? Oh, you do. There are beggars. They're usually outside the supermarkets. Morning, David. I do see A thang. A zebra crossing. Ah, that's what I should have done. I should have done what I said. Go back up to IKEA. This is a shortcut. North Tenerife Bank, good morning. So there's going to be a tunnel here, it looks like. So this is going to be access to the bus stop from this side. So below for hands. So that'll go down to the bus stop, I think. We're going this way. Take my knife in my hands. There we go. I know there's a cafe at the end of this as well. Coffee. What time is it now? About 20 to 9. So this was the bottleneck coming off the motorway, getting up to San Miguel. And it's still not fantastic, as you can see. So over there's the airport. And this is the TF1. So you can see down here. Oh, I'll wave to you, Webby. So this is the bus stop down here, where you can get the bus to Los Cristianos and or to the Estación de Guaguas, and then you can change there to come up to our house. So it gives you an idea of the industrialization here. It's all car showrooms, furniture stores, bathroom stores, a couple of cafes. But it's quite interesting to see real life. You know, I mean, I suppose it's like having a walk around Brixton. Beep, beep. So 484 goes to Granadilla. So KFC, take my life in my hands. Don't know if you heard the rap there. The rap. It looks like a one-way street. Now this is the first place that I parked ever with a hire car coming here to Bank Sabadell. I hope it's still here. Yes, it is. And why did we do Bank Sabadell here? For the simple reason is that upstairs was the person that was helping us. Sunrise still rising. Take my life in my hands. Always use the zebra crossing, kids. Got to remember my number now, because I usually use my phone with my Face ID, but you're on my phone. Santander. Ah, Sabadell, here we go. Oh, it's a posh one. With a TV in it. Cool dude. Get my Sabadell bank card out. So, what we're going to do? Operation without a card, instant money. And what I'll do is I'll just swipe my card. Try it again. Insert your card. No, insert your headphones. Put it in. Verifying the card. There we go. There we go. Enter your secret number. It's a secret. Our operation is being processed. Please wait a moment. See, it knows that I'm English, you see. Please remove your card and your banknotes. Where's the banknotes? Withdraw the money. Where is the money? Ah, here it comes. Thank you. 52 20s and a 10, that'll do for me. So now I'm rich. Who wants a coffee? So Ray, this is the money that you gave us last month. So over there is Mercadona. Oh, that's me. Over there's Mercadona. And the rest of the industrial bits. And we're going to go for a coffee. Now, I know a coffee place back over this road here, down the left there, and that's actually closer to where my car is, so that's where I'm going to go. So I'm not going to do what everybody else does and take my life in my hands over there. I'm going to go to the zebra crossing. I always liked a car like that, where you could park it anywhere you like. Take my life in my hands. So we've got 65 people still watching, even though there's no beach. Cool dude. Got KFC, McDonald's, all the typical American rubbish. If I were a rich man. They're really taking their lives in their hands there. So this is a one-way street, so I'm all right with this one. Take my life in my hands. I'm hungry now as well. I think I'll get a croissant mixter. There we go, a mammal. Allez, allez, allez! Start of the traffic jams in the morning. This will go all the way to Thingy now, won't it? All the way to Las Americas. Terribly. And there's going to be at least one accident through impatience, usually. Right, let's go and find a seat and talk to you guys. And when I get to the cafe, I need to get the loo, so I'm going to turn you off, and then I'll come back on my computer. So if you want to have a chat on your phone, you'll be able to dial in. Around about 9. What time is it now? 10 to 9? Around about 9:15. David, enjoy the occasions to go to drive in Spain. Sometimes very pleasing about driving around the roundabout the wrong way. Okay, I'm gonna prepare you now for the going the wrong way. So this is where I should have come earlier. Even got a sign saying go this way. And it's concreted. There's your sunrise, promised in the title. Stony ground. Some of the pearls fell on stony ground. Ooh. Buenos días. No estás 11. No estás 11. Tranquilo, tranquilo. I said it's not his 11s yet. Buenos días. There we go. So I came down here. I should have just gone down there. That was my thoughts, but I saw the zebra crossing. I couldn't resist it. IKEA. How do you pronounce the word under it? Okay, I'll give you 1 point for decoration, but the next one, the one before it, it means furniture. But if you're reading it with an English word, it's muebles. But you pronounce every letter in Spanish, so it's actually muebles. Muebles. Hola. Which is probably comes from the root movables as opposed to fixed. So houses in German are Immobilien, unmovables. Amazing how the languages are connected. So it looks like this is going to be the access for bicycles too, it looks like, to get the mammals off the roads. What did someone tell me once? Only mammals on the roads should be flat ones. That was nasty. Weebly for you. There you go. Dinglish. No, not Dinglish, Spanglish. It's nice and quiet here. I'm going to have to break one of my own rules, I think. I don't see a zebra crossing in sight. But I do see something else. I'll look at down here first. This looks like some sort of channel there's a footpath channel towards the... Buenos días, buen trabajo. De nada. Lo siento para la gente que no respeto. I think she just wanted to be on the film actually, because there's thousands of things she could have brushed up here. Right, I think I can see, and it is only a one-way street, so I've only got to look one way. Electric car. More able is for you. For me? I wish I could fly way up to the sky, but I can't. You can? I can't. Oh, they're putting a public service. ¿Cuándo llega la próxima guagua?
Es nueva, a partir del lunes, el martes cuando empieza.
Lunes, martes.
Lunes, martes empieza ya la línea nueva.
Perfecto, gracias.
Bueno.
Oops. Nearly died. Hola.
Hola.
So this is another place you can come and buy cars on this side. Here's your Toyotas. This is a restaurant. Friends of the North, Amigos del Norte. Not open. That wasn't the one I was going to anyway, but there you go. Fish. Commercial. Freezing boutique. So you're up cash and carry. There you go. What they got here? Mayonnaise, $1.49. Biscuits. No lactose-free milk. Keep that. Call it whitewash where I come from. Whitewash. Paint on walls. 69 people still watching. Message retracted, oh dear. There's a typo. Or maybe somebody was swearing at me. 72 people watching. If you just joined us, we're in Las Chafiras, San Miguel, which is either side of the motorway. I parked in San Miguel, took my car for a service. I'm going on a walk around now. And I'm going to take my life in my hands. It's a one-way street, this. Good morning. I've got to find a place to sit to look at all your comments. On the go early today, yeah. Me was a typo, Jenny. Late this morning. Morning, how are you doing? Says Eugene. Tony saying this is me in November, taking wrong turns and walking over Los Chris and Las Americas. Exactly. Exactly. Baxio cars. Vehículos de ocasión. Oh, Max, there's a bit missing. So, I hope my cafe hasn't closed down. It was a nice little cafe. It was a nice little cafe. Did I miss it? So this is Nicky Park. Probably you could go and have fun in there with kids, rent it out for a birthday party. Be like Chuck E. Cheese maybe, I don't know. If you all know Chuck E. Cheese, yo. So we're near the airport. How do you pronounce that? I'm not even going to attempt it. Found my thumbnail though. Going for a drink with Webby's brushing off on me. Never used to be that chauvinistic. On the way to the airport, hey mate, for a friend. Asking for a friend. You know what? Look at this. That is the biggest wall I've seen. And when you look down, this doesn't look pretty safe, does it? You know? If I jump on here, what's going to happen? It must have taken ages to dig through that. That's what they're going to have to do if they build a hotel next to us in Kaosavaki. It's a beautiful prime spot there, going down to the beach and everything. I'm going to get off pavement here so this young lady can get past. Hola, buenas. Bit of concrete. I think the cafe's up here on the right. What time is it now? 9:01, is it? Something like that. What time did I start? 8 o'clock, just after. So this is two-way. Take my life in my hands. Up there's where I started, near enough. I got another hour and a half before my car's ready. So we're going to have a leisurely stroll to the cafe. Then I'm going to go to Lou. And then after Lou, I'm going to come back online with my other gear. And you can dial in. timothydowd.com/live. If you go there and read the instructions, if you think of coming in. Or maybe send me an email to say that you want to come in. live@timothydowd.com. A quick service, yeah, it's a couple of hours. I was there for just before 8. And he actually can do it in, him and a mate, he says he can do it in 2.5 hours. Okay, let's show you where we are. We're at the Mazda. Morning, Craig. There's breakfast. Hola, señora, perdone. ¿Hay una café de cerca?
Aquí al lado,
Sí.
el Tolcán, al lado de la nave donde hay unos dibujos de unas niñas,
Sí.
al lado, entra así. Bueno, se ve desde aquí una maceta. Con
Ah,
una
sí, sí,
planta,
sí, sí.
ahí mismo es.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
So where the plant pot is, on the right. I remember it now. Oh, looks quite nice. There's another children's playground area. Well, it must be Dreamland. Must be something. There we go. Tolkan Pizzeria. So, let's get a spot. Oh, we'll sit on the bar, I think. Oh, that's quite nice. Ay, ay. Oh, sound of the sea, sound of the pletchering. Buenos días, señor. ¿Qué tal? Bien. ¿Puedo un poco grabar? para mi canal y después pedir café y algo para comer.
¿Café con leche o
Café con leche, sí. Sí.
sándwich o bocadillo?
Croissant mixta?
Sí.
Croissant mixta. Perfect. So, I'm going to sit here on the corner of the bar next to the fountain. There's some beautiful stuff here. And I'm going to film, which I've asked if I may. TV. Oh, cakes as well, look. La 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 la. Okay, music's on. I don't really mind, but there you go. That'll do. So, ladles and jelly spoons. For Zachary, Atkins and Stanley, as they say. That only affects women, I think. Okay. So, what we're going to do, I'm just going to read your comments before I go. I had a pacemaker fitted a couple of weeks ago. No longer get out to breathe watching your walks. Only you get out of breath watching your walks, sorry. Tell me when you come over, because that means I can't put my magnetised thing on your chest. Message retracted from Craig. Suhail Ahmed, good morning. Quick service, 9:05, thank you very much. Well, see how about Tim. It's a lovely day, enjoy always the walk. Gary Taylor, thank you. Morning Tim, you're on the go early, yes. Typo, we did that one. Remember the thumbs up, thank you. This will be in November, did that one. Simon Spain, we did that one. Do I see an outlet shop? Yeah, you probably do. And there's probably lots of outlet shops here as well. Cash is king. Who like the sound of instant money? Instant money, I'm going back now, this when I was at the bank. What you can do is you can send somebody cash on your phone and they get a code, and then you just walk up to any Sabadell bank, press the instant money one, type in the code, they get the money out. So if your kids or your husband's out or has forgot his card and he needs cash, then you can do it on the online banking, send it to him. Although he's probably got his phone with the money. But you know what I mean. You can send it to anybody. Sheffield United, Ian Owl, that was him. Off to the airport, we did that one. I think I've caught up there. If you said something that I need to read out or I need to answer, let me know. 9:10 now. Good morning, Sue Fedak. Okay, I'm going to pop off to Lou and I'll be right back. 15 minutes. See ya. Would want to be ya.